Hi, everyone. I am Basantes, teacher David, SLT, second language teacher, and this is Free English Lessons. Today, we're going to be talking about the future with be going to. This is a topic that you have to study in levels A2 and also C1. Future be going to plus verb. This is part of the future revision. And well, let's just start, okay? So you can use the sequence be going to or the future be going to talk about your personal plans for the future. This is extremely important. Many people sometimes confuse the future with will to talk about your personal plans for the future. But the correct form is actually to use be going to. For example, I'm going to see my sister at the weekend. This is a personal plan for the future. So you're using be going to. Are you going to marry Paul? All right. Now remember, the sequence be going to uses the base form of the verb. For example, we are going to eat. Do not repeat twice the to. So here are some incorrect common mistakes. This one, for example, we are going it. So what's the problem here? Basically, we are forgetting the particle to. Another typical mistake is this one. We're going it. What is the problem here? We're forgetting the verb be, which in this case would be are. We are going, and also we are forgetting the particle to. We are going to eat. So would be the correct. Okay, so we are forgetting be and also the particle to. And here, we going to eat. That's another very common mistake here. What is the problem here? We're forgetting the verb to be. We are going to eat. Okay, remember we have to respect the sequence be going to, and then use the base form of the verb. Yeah, the base form of the verbs are the verbs without the to. All right, let's just continue. So let's check the sequence be going to and the positive conjugation or the positive form. We have, let's say, three possibilities to check. Okay, the formal form, the contraction form, and the informal, super informal. Okay, so here we have the conjugation. Let's just read it for you to practice and to hear the pronunciation as well. So I am going to, of course, and then a verb. I'm going to eat. I'm going to travel. I'm going to jump. I'm going to learn. So remember that after all these sequences, we need a verb. So I'm going to, you are going to, he is going to, she is going to, it is going to, we are going to, you are going to, they are going to. With the contraction, it would be like this. I'm going to, you're going to, he's going to, she's going to, it's going to, we're going to, you're going to, they're going to. All right. Finally, there's a very informal way to say this, which is the word or expression gonna. The expression gonna, it is a very informal contraction of the sequence going to. So when you say going to very fast, it sounds like gonna, like going to, gonna. So that has become a very colloquial expression, and you can use it, of course. You will actually hear this expression in many songs, rap music, and movies. So it's good for you to know, but also you have to remember that this is not formal, and you should not use this form in a test unless they request for it, or in any formal communication situation. So anyways, let's just read the pronunciation. I'm gonna, you're gonna, he's gonna, she's gonna, it's gonna, we're gonna, you're gonna, they're gonna. Let's just do an example with all the three forms here. Like for example, I am going to eat. I'm going to eat. I'm gonna eat. You are going to go. You're gonna go. That will be this one. You're gonna go. You are going to go, or you're gonna go. Let's say this one. He is going to jump. He's going to jump. He's gonna jump. She's going to learn. She's going to learn. She's gonna learn. It is going to study. It's going to study. It's gonna study. We are going to eat. We're going to eat. We're gonna eat. You are going to go. You're going to go. You're gonna go. They are going to travel. They're going to travel. They're gonna travel. All right, so this would be the positive form. Let's continue, or let's move to the negative. All right, again, we have formal, a contraction, and let's say, well, actually, we don't have the informal here. Yes, let's just check, and sometimes there's an issue in the contraction here, but anyways, let's just check, okay? So formal, I am not going to. You are not going to. He is not going to. She is not going to. It is not going to. We are not going to. You're not going to. They are not going to. Super important. It's sometimes this word not, it actually tends to be like an ah. Yes, many Spanish speaking people, they would say something like not with o, very close to o. It's more like an ah, not. All right. And again, remember we have a verb here, right? For example, like I'm not going to jump. All right, let's check the contraction. I'm not going to. You aren't going to. He isn't going to. She isn't going to. It isn't going to. We aren't going to. You aren't going to. They aren't going to. Here I would like to notice that the contraction for I is different from the rest, like this one. You contract here, and then not separated. But in the rest of the persons, you don't do that. You actually contract the verb to be with a not, like aren't. You don't say you're not. It's more like you aren't, and so on and so forth. Okay. Again, remember here we have another verb. And finally, here we have this one, right? We use the same situation, but we add the gonna, like I'm not gonna, you're not gonna, he's not gonna, she's not gonna, it's not gonna, you're not gonna, you're not gonna, they're not gonna. Let's do some example. Let's say let the verb eat, okay? I'm not going to eat, or let's say formally, okay? I am not going to eat. I'm not going to eat. I'm not gonna eat. You are not going to eat. You aren't going to eat. You're not gonna eat. He is not going to eat. He isn't going to eat. He's not gonna eat. It is. She is not going to eat. She isn't going to eat. She's not gonna eat. It is not going to eat. It isn't going to eat. It's not gonna eat. We are not going to eat. We aren't going to eat. We're not gonna eat. You're not going to eat. You aren't going to eat. You're not gonna eat. They are not going to go. They aren't going to go. They're not gonna go. Okay, so this is the negative form. And now let's jump to the question form. Okay, so here we will present a formal and an informal way. You just put the verb to be in the beginning. That's it. Am I going to jump, or let's say it? Okay. Are you going to go? Are you going to jump? Okay. Is he going to? Is she going to? Is it going to? Are we going to? Are you going to? Are they going to? Remember, the verb to be goes first. Now, in a very informal way, it would be like very similar, but you have the gonna in this part. Like, am I gonna? Are you gonna? Is he gonna? Is she gonna? Is it gonna? Are we gonna? Are you gonna? Are they gonna? Let's practice this with a verb. Let's say, uh, maybe study. Okay, the verb study. All right. Am I going to study? Are you going to study? Is he going to study? Is she going to study? Is it going to study? Are we going to study? Are you going to study? Are they going to study? Right? Now let's practice the same with the informal part. Okay. Am I gonna study? Are you gonna study? Is he gonna study? Is she gonna study? Is it gonna study? Are we gonna study? Are you gonna study? Are they gonna study? Good. As you see, let's continue. Uh, Another thing you need to check is this. The short reply to a be going to question is yes I am or yes she is. For example, are you going to study? Yes I am. Is she going to study? Yes she is. You cannot contract these short sentences like this, like are you going to study? Yes he is. You cannot say yes he's. Yeah, so yes his. This would be incorrect in a short answer for a question. The correct is this sequence. Yes, he is separated. Uh, the short negative replies, when you want to reply in a negative way, it would be this. No, I'm not. Like, for example, are you going to study? No, I'm not. No, you're not, or no, you aren't. Good, sorry. Here, no, he's not. No, he isn't. No, she's not. No, she isn't. No, it's not. No, it isn't. No, we're not. No, we aren't. No, they're not. No, they aren't. So for the negative replies, short negative replies, you have two ways to do contraction. This, no, you're not, or no, you aren't. And then all the rest. Okay, good. Finally, let's present two common mistakes in the future be going to. So number one, some students forget to add the verb be before going to, like this one. Look, I going to see my friends tonight. Typical mistake. Remember to use the verb to be. I am going to see my friends tonight, or in the contraction, I'm going to see my friends tonight. Remember always to pronounce and to write the verb to be. Finally, the point number 2, some students forget to invert the subject and the verb to be in the questions, like this one, for example, what time you're going to leave? So many people, they ask questions only with the intonation of the voice without the proper grammar. So what the mistake is here is this one. Here, you and the verb are. The correct form is this one. What time are you going to leave? All right. Good. Remember that you have exercises to practice and the description. You have links to go to exercises. If you're watching us on Instagram, on IGTV, go to the upper part of the video, click on the title of the video, and then the link will display the link. So you can go and do the exercises. If you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, then the description, in the description, you have below the link for the exercises. And always I ask, remember to follow us on Instagram, on IGTV, Facebook, and YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more videos. Well, remember that we are available for personal classes, and well, that's it for today. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.